You're tuned into the Seed Group Podcast. We're here to inform your mind and expand your horizons for a better life. I'm Carla. I'm a vocalist.
Hi, my name is Rochelle. I play the saxophone.
I'm Norman, and I'm a keyboard player.
Albert Anderson, guitarist. And if you want to see any of us, you can come to South Lawn United Methodist Church, 8605 South Craig Gear, Sunday morning. Or if you need our services, call 708-351-0333.
And welcome to the Seed Group Podcast. And we are so glad to have you join us. Happy Mother's Day! Yay! Coming up, yay! And I'd like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day to all the women that mother other people's children if you don't have children, because there are a lot of them, and especially the teachers who do a lot of that themselves. Yay!
Yay for teachers.
Yeah.
Yay for teachers! And let's kind of get started. Let's kind of talk a little bit about how Mother's Day started. How many people know?
Well, just in case, I want to let the audience know that we have a special guest today.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Crystal R. Moore. Yay!
Yay!
She's our resident librarian here. She takes care of all my stuff when I mess up my books. And we're going to talk about some other stuff later, but she's going to help us talk about Mother's Day.
Cool. I'm so glad to have you here.
Thank you.
Yes.
You sing me more. We like you.
Yes, we do. We like you.
Well, thank you for having me here today,
Yes.
and I will be happy to assist.
You're a sweetheart.
Cool.
Appreciate
Okay.
it.
Okay, well, mothers have been celebrated in all cultures that we know of for centuries. And I love this quote by William Ross Wallace. He said, "The hand that rocks the cradle rules the world."
Yes.
And that is true. Mothers have produced kings and queens and presidents and you know, many famous people that discovered cures for diseases and all that stuff. So
Wasn't that a movie?
Yeah.
what?
Hand on Screw.
No,
Well, that was a
300.
horror movie.
No, the 300. They mentioned that because the
Uh-huh.
Spartans were so renowned for having men that were really strong and diligent. And the guy asked the queen, he said, "And why do you think that you're like that?" And she said, "Because we have Spartan babies."
Yes. I did love 300. That was
Yes.
really good. Okay, and I won't get into the grosses, the heads cutting off. We're moving on.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
Yeah. But according to History.com, the celebration of Mother's Day in the United States was brought into existence by Anna Jarvis in 1908. And it became an official holiday in 1914 under then President Woodrow Wilson, with a proclamation designating the second Sunday in May as Mother's Day. And Jarvis felt the annual American holidays favored male achievements, and she wanted Mother's Day to be recognized on the national calendar. So within a few years, Mother's Day gained international recognition as people began to celebrate around the world. Now, ironically, later on, Anna Jarvis would go on to denounce her very own creation because of the commercialization of the holiday by greeting card companies,
Hallmark.
florists,
Yes.
and candy manufacturers.
Yeah. Fannie Mae.
And by the way, Fannie Mae, I love you.
I love it.
And she spent the rest of her life trying to get the celebration revoked.
Oh, poor baby.
And yeah, but according to a National Federation research survey, Mother's Day holiday spending reached an estimated $23 billion in 2018 of last year.
Yeah, some of that was my money.
Me too. I want 1%.
Well, 1%. Well, the average shopper spent $180 on mom. So I can see Miss Jarvis's point about that, because it's only gotten bigger and bigger since then. And cards are considered the most popular gift. I don't consider that a gift. I consider that kind of the preamble, so to speak, as it were, to the gift.
Yeah, but see, with the cards, you got the sentiments, you know.
That's right.
You read it, and then you start getting weepy eyed and say, oh, you know.
And then have the mother say, "For 9 months I carried you, is that all? Is that all I get?"
Yeah, it's all like my mother.
And you know, it is the third largest card sending holiday in the world, Do you know what it's behind? The two that are ahead of it?
Christmas.
My birthday. Oh, sorry.
Well, I would assume that's cause for celebration.
Yeah.
But it's Christmas, and what's the other one?
The national Albert holiday, right?
Feast day at St. Albert.
That's huge, but Valentine's Day
Oh,
comes
okay,
in second.
Valentine's. Oh.
So I would say maybe you're
Oh.
fourth in there, you know.
Okay. I'll accept.
And chocolate is also pretty popular as a sweet treat for mom. And I love, as you know, anything chocolate. So, you know,
No.
you were so wrong.
She's a chocoholic.
I am
I'm
a
sorry.
chocoholic. Yes, I am.
You could, she bleeds chocolate.
Now, after Christmas and Hanukkah, and I did not realize this, more people buy flowers and plants for Mother's Day after Christmas and Hanukkah. And I would have thought that would have been a number one kind of thing, you know? But you know, it's still pretty good because people have spent $4.4 billion on flowers and plants for Mother's Day.
Get over 1% again.
And Mother's Day is also the busiest day for restaurants, especially brunch.
Mhm.
And I remember Chris Rock did a thing on Everybody Hates Chris about that,
Uh-huh.
where people it was around the block trying to get to a restaurant,
Oh.
but that's the way it is. And can you guess how many calls are made on Mother's Day? And it's more than any day of the year.
Yeah.
How many?
A quadrillion.
That would be good, but
It's more than that.
it's actually less than that.
Crystal, what do
Quadrillion
you
is
think?
actually less than quadrillion. What do you think, Crystal?
Thousands.
More than that, but that's good. What do you think, Albert?
Oh, millions or something.
Yeah, millions. 122 million phone calls last year.
That's all.
That's why I'm stuck in telephone company.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and that probably went along with the card. I gave you a phone call and a card.
Right. Hallmark.
And can you guess what some of the most popular gifts for this day are?
Yeah, candy.
Well, candy
My
is
thing.
one, but
Jewelry.
jewelry is a really popular one. Yes, and initial jewelry, that's become a trend now.
Oh,
You
okay.
give your mom an initial thing, or what's the one I saw where you give it and it has the birthstone?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ah, are you wearing? Ah, nice.
There you go, Crystal.
You buy charms to put on this type of bracelet.
Yes, see,
I don't
that's
have any
nice.
on mine.
Ah, well, you will soon. See, that's good. Yes. Okay, people remember that. Okay, I'm not going to say that. Send charms. Okay, no, I won't do that.
Too late.
Two ladies out there. Norman, do you know of any popular item for Mother's Day as a gift?
I would say a car, but
A car? Oh, a car though. I like your
Yeah.
thinking.
That would be nice, a car.
Yeah. And you know, and the most popular gifts, jewelry actually is one. Workout clothes. Workout clothes are
Oh, really?
Yes, workout clothes are a popular gift. Who knew?
Calling your mother fat.
Well, you know,
I get slapped for that.
you know, I know somebody who her mother actually asked for workout clothes
For real?
for Mother's Day. Yeah. So it's, you know, pajamas are,
Oh, yeah. Sexy pajamas. Yeah.
well, not necessarily, more like comfortable
Oh, okay.
pajamas. This is not Valentine's Day. This is Mother's Day.
Hey.
And bed sheets go with the pajamas.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but you get a sexy one to your wife because she is a mother.
That's right. She's a mother.
Alrighty then. Okay.
Thank you.
Perfume.
Perfume is
Perfume,
another good
okay.
one. Perfume is another one. And it's really funny because sometimes people give people mother's perfume, and they're not, you know, crazy about the perfume, but because it's from their child, you know. Because I was watching one show where this kid I forgot what the show was. It was a comedy, and this kid brought his mom this giant bottle of perfume, and it was like, "Try it, mom, try it," because she was trying to put it to the side, and she said, "Okay," and she was whispering to her husband, "It burns."
Right.
And so,
It was alcohol. How about books?
you know
we have
what?
an author with us. Maybe
Yeah,
we give a book for Mother's
and
Day.
I think books are a really great idea. Well,
Mhm.
why don't you tell us about
Crystal.
it?
You have a book because you're a renowned author. What's the
Yes.
name of the book and what it's about?
Okay, the name of the book is Comfort in God's Love.
Oh, nice.
It's an inspirational book.
Oh, that's nice.
It's very encouraging for the heart.
Okay.
It's about love, God's love towards anybody.
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
It's a good read.
How will
That
we get a
sounds
copy?
wonderful.
How will we get a copy of it? Not yet. You're in production.
Yes, I am.
Okay, great.
But currently, when it's available, it's a hot copy. It's not a
Yes.
hot copy on the library's list,
Uh-huh.
but it's a hot copy, meaning that today I checked it out
Mhm.
to a patron,
What?
and then another
That's
patron
wonderful.
came in, and that
Yes.
patron wants it as well, so I put it
Awesome.
on hold.
Right.
That,
Hey.
yes, that deserves a wonderful.
Now, if somebody wanted a copy, even though it's not ready yet, do you have a website they can go to and order one, or they call and order one, or what would they do?
Well,
Or,
you can visit my email address at stylrac@yahoo.com.
Okay.
cool.
But the books are in production at the moment. Again, that email address is stylrac@yahoo.com.
That's
Great.
cool. We have
That
to get
is
copies.
great.
That's why I
Yeah.
give it to my wife for Mother's Day.
Well, that's the book that we saw, read a
Yes.
little bit of before.
Which is really
Oh, yeah.
fantastic. I can
Yeah.
attest, it's fantastic.
I highly recommend getting
Yes.
the book too. It's done in such a way that, you know, it's deep, but yet
Mhm.
it's simple by
Yeah.
being deep, you know. So it's not one of those things you go read and you say, okay, what was that? What that mean? You know,
Yeah.
but you read it and you get an impression, and then you go back, something starts nagging at your head saying,
Uh-huh.
think about that.
Right.
Think about that.
Yeah.
And so you start thinking about it, and then it's like the rest of the meanings and stuff like that that she put into it starts flooding you, and you say,
Yeah.
oh.
See, that's fantastic.
And that is a
is
stroke
fantastic.
of genius in how you did it.
It
I mean,
really
That's
is.
beautiful.
Yeah.
you were highly inspired,
Yeah.
you know, to be able to do something like that. So
Exactly.
I would highly recommend it. And I'm
Yes.
not one that really recommends anything.
True. True. And when it goes on sale, we really want to have you back.
Right.
Oh,
Yes, definitely, definitely.
If you don't have a copy, ask for it at your library so
Yes.
they can acquire a copy and put it on
Exactly.
their shelves. The thing I liked about the book so much was that you had the gospel inspiration, gospel, on the
Mhm.
first part of it before you even read the poem. And then when you finished reading, if you had notes, you could make notes in the back of it. That was cool.
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
I'm
I like
always
that
writing
too.
on the side of the book and stuff.
And it's nice
That way I
that
don't have to
you,
do
yeah.
it.
And it's nice you made room. But Crystal is telling me that you can only get it at the Linwood Library.
Oh.
Because there's only one copy.
There's only one copy at this library,
That's for them.
Yes.
so you can check it out here, return it, and someone else can check it out.
Okay.
Go to your library and ask for it. If they don't have
Right.
it, tell them to get it.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Other libraries can have it.
Yeah, because soon, like you said, you're in production, so, create a demand for it.
If you want to see it on the New York, was it New
Bestsellers.
York
Bestsellers list.
That's right.
John H. Johnson actually, when he was trying to get Jet off the ground,
Mhm.
first of all, he created demand for it. So he had people go to newsstands and ask, do you have Jet magazine? You don't have Jet magazine, and they talked about it. Then
That's interesting.
when Jet magazine came out, because he created demand for it, and people in the newsstand started getting the magazine. Then he had those same people. He gave them money to buy
Right.
the magazine.
Actually, I have a story about the book.
Okay,
There you go.
First, God has given me a gift to write.
wonderful.
Not only have I written this book, I've written for Urban Ministries Incorporated.
Awesome. I know Urban Ministries, yes.
Yes, UMI. My uncle, he promoted me with this
Mhm.
at Knoxville College.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to give a little testimony.
Go
At
for it.
Knoxville College, I gave my life to the Lord.
Okay.
While I was there during that time, I used to write.
Uh-huh.
I wrote poetry, and I would encourage people and make them greeting cards.
Now that's nice.
See, greeting card. There we go.
There you go.
Full circle moment.
And then I would slide the cards underneath their doors to
Uh-huh.
encourage them.
Nice. That is
I entered a
nice.
contest
Uh-huh.
on Knoxville College campus.
Uh-huh.
I came back to school one summer,
Uh-huh.
and one of the professors said, "Crystal, did you see who won the contest?" And I said,
Uh-huh.
"No." He said, "You should go to the business office and check." Now, these are
Mhm.
our writings were judged by famous people. They would not let us know who they were.
Okay.
we could not even write our names on our poems.
That makes sense.
We just submitted them.
Mhm.
I came in third place.
Woo! Good job.
I won $25, but it was awesome for
No,
me.
that's great. That's great. That is great. Because I keep all my honors and stuff. I've had stuff from high school. I keep all of it.
I didn't make a copy of the check. I just cashed it.
I'm not mad at that either. That is fantastic.
So that'd be a great gift for Mother's Day.
Yep.
Yeah.
And and what
We
goes
can't get
with
it this
great,
year, we get it next
you
year.
get it next year. And in the meantime, you could also, while we're waiting for that wonderful book to come to publication, you could give flowers.
Yes.
Yes, and as a matter of fact, Anna Jarvis wanted carnations to be, that flower, and that for a long time, people, you have red for living mothers, you have white for those that have gone on. Well, carnations they're not the big flower
Not anymore.
anymore. Not anymore.
Tulips.
Yeah. Tulips are down. 1-800-Flowers.com has the top 10 trending flowers to send. Tulips are down there. What else? What do you think?
Hydrangeas.
Hydrangeas. Yes, hydrangeas are down there, number one. I think you're looking at my notes. No, you weren't looking at my notes. You didn't know.
Hey, go.
Yeah, you got it. You're brilliant. Roses are highly popular.
Love roses.
I love roses, yeah. Orchids, which orchids are hard to take care of, I think. I don't know why somebody would give their mom an orchid.
They don't taste good.
Well, I'm sorry they don't taste good.
Rose petals taste pretty good.
Daisies are cute, but I don't consider daisies a Mother's Day, flower. Daisies, even though they're
That's what
cute.
little kids can go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People out there, yeah. Oh no, I'm thinking that.
Now my grandmother's name was Daisy, so maybe that would be apropos to say for her.
Right.
Calla lilies, I don't like. They remind me of funeral flowers. I don't
Yeah,
like
no.
them. And they have pink calla lilies, but they still look like funeral flowers to me. Gardenias are another one. Now spring lilies I like. I think spring lilies are really pretty, and they go well with roses. Hint, hint. And sunflowers are popular.
Oh, okay.
And Gabora daisies are popular.
Daisies.
Yeah, daisies. What kind of flowers do you like, Crystal?
Roses.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
And Albert, what flower would you give?
Oh, I have to give it roses. I believe in roses.
I love
I just love
roses.
that because that was my mother's name, so I give it roses.
Aw, I'll give them. And see, I think a great idea is to give the mother in your life a rose bush, and each year,
Yeah.
I think that would be a great idea. What about you, Norman?
I don't like flowers.
Okay, so you don't like them to give or get.
I don't like to receive them since I don't like them.
But I mean, I was asking you concerning mothers. What
Oh,
flowers?
You know, like that young lady that's married to you. That's
Yes.
mothering your child.
Yes, the mother of your child.
She likes green flowers.
There you go.
Oh,
I like
okay.
that.
You know,
plants?
with the tins and the
Oh.
tulips on it.
Oh, okay. I know
I like that
somebody,
too.
but I know somebody who's giving their mother roses, 15 roses, and each rose has $10 wrapped around it.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's not bad.
I
I'm like,
like that.
yeah, so see, that's the best of both worlds.
I've seen one where they did the flower. They folded up the money to look like flowers.
My grandson can do that.
Oh, he can do that?
He's talented. Danny is one of the kids that actually tickled me when he showed me that. I went, hey, that's cool. You need to do it. Here, do this. That's a $1 bill, Papa. I went, yeah, you want more? He said, well, okay.
That is a cool idea.
Yeah.
Well, Oprah Magazine, because I looked at Billboard.com's list, and I don't think it was sentimental enough. But I think our special guest has to leave us.
Oh, Crystal, you gotta leave us?
Oh, it's that time.
Well, thank you for
Thank you for joining
We're about to
us.
wrap it up anyway.
We're about to wrap it up. We're just gonna do a little bit about some of the popular Mother's Day songs that are out there. And I actually went to Oprah Magazine because I really liked her popular Mother's Day playlist for 2019.
What's your favorite mother?
What's your favorite Mother's Day song?
Well, we got you.
While we have you.
I would have to think on that one.
Okay. Because I mean, some of these songs, to
I like
be honest with you, I have never heard.
Which one?
One is "My Mother and I" by Lucy. Dacus. I've never heard of it. But she's an indie singer-songwriter.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah, and
Who's singing?
she's an independent singer-songwriter. Yep. And then number 2 on her list is "The Two of Us" by Louis Tomlinson. And I know Louis Tomlinson. I think he was One Direction. He was with One Direction.
Never heard of.
Yeah. And they went all different directions. But
I can tell you the artist,
okay.
NDRE.
Oh, NDRE.
Oh,
Yes.
Which one?
It's a song. It's called Song Version. That's the name of the CD.
Uh
If you know
huh.
what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Songversation.
Mhm.
Conversation and the song. Do you know the song?
It's on there. It'll come to you soon.
It'll come to you. When
Don't
it comes
laugh
to
too
her,
hard.
yeah.
Don't laugh. We're not
When it
gonna
comes to
laugh.
her, if we find out, we will let you know.
Right.
We'll let you know. Beyonce, of course, is down there with.
Well,
Yeah, and the song is Ring Off, but it's actually
oh,
a bonus song that she wrote on the 2013 reissue of her 5th self-titled album.
Mhm.
And it was talking about her mother being so strong after her parents divorced
oh yeah.
in 2011. So I don't know how happy that is, but that's down there.
It was down there.
Yeah, Dolly Parton's Coat of Many Colors, which I actually
Oh yeah. That was
I
my song.
I love that song. I thought it was so incredibly sweet, and it spawned a movie. And then my favorite, but I can't listen to it anymore because it makes me cry buckets. It's a song from Mama by Boyz II Men, which really should be number 1, and it appeared in the 1970 I'm saying 1970 film. I'm saying it wrong. 1997 film Soul Food. See, I get emotional. See how emotional I am. I can't even think straight. That song makes me burst into tears every time I hear the song. I love the song. And matter of fact, one of the lyrics I love is, "No one else can be what you have been to me. You will always be the girl in my life for all times." You know, and it just makes me cry. So I'm moving on to number 6 is "Dear Mama" by Tupac, which I have never heard,
Never heard.
but I'm sure it's probably amazing. So I might actually listen to some of these songs later on because Taylor Swift has one called "The Best Day."
Never heard of it.
I keep thinking about SpongeBob's "The Best Day Ever." I keep thinking about that, but no, that is not that song. Bruce Springsteen is down there with "The Wish."
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and the Spinners. Bruce Springsteen.
Spinners,
Bruce Springsteen's song is basically talking about wishes coming true. Like one of the lines is, "And if it's a funny old world, Mama, where little boys' wishes come true, well, I got a few in my pocket, and a special one just for you."
Oh, that's
And it's basically musical affirmation of that special woman in your life, your mom. And then Albert, I think you mentioned "Sadie" by the Spinners.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a very popular song. And as a matter of fact, since its release, I think in 1974, the song has been sampled by hip hop acts such as Jay-Z and Tupac, actually. Then we have the Beatles, "Julia," which John Lennon wrote, which I've never heard of. So I might actually go back to that because I kind of like
I
some
don't
Lennon
remember. I've
songs.
heard of it. I don't remember.
No, it's not the last one, but I should challenge. Want to speed past it?
Yeah,
wanna
we
speak
got
through?
to because
Okay.
we're gonna lose our
Okay.
other person.
So we're gonna go with number 11, which I skipped the numbers. We have "Baby" by Blake Shelton, "Mama," ironically by the Spice Girls, "Hey Mama" by Kanye West, one of my all-time favorites, "I Hope You Dance" by Leanne Womack. We have
Thank you, Crystal.
thank
We'll
you
see
so
later.
much,
We know you
yes.
gotta get
You're
back.
welcome.
you gotta get going,
Yeah.
and I'll finish this up.
Thank
we
you,
have-
God.
Thank you.
Commercial break.
We have
Thank you,
yay!
God.
You're
Well-
welcome. Thank you for having me.
Thank
We'll see you next time.
and we'll see you next time. And we have Elvis's Mama Loves Roses. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost done. I promise you I'm almost
I
done.
thought you were doing the top 10. I didn't realize.
Well, let's do the top 10. So that was for the top, let's do the top 16. Don't Forget to Remember Me by Carrie Underwood. And I'll be honest with you, the reason why 'cause I was going on because I love In My Daughter's Eyes by Martina McBride. But anyway, but you all can, listen to some of the songs that I suggested, because I'll be honest with you, the songs that are not down there, there's two by Shirley Caesar, I Remember Mama,
Oh, yeah, that's a
and
good
No
one.
Charge. Those are two
No charge.
No Charge. Those are two of my favorite. But we could go on and on about this,
Yep.
but basically, we just want to wish all mothers a happy Mother's Day. And to my mother that has gone on, I still love you. I still think about you every day. You are my hero.
Yes.
And I love you so much. And I want to say, I don't want to start crying, so we're going to go bring this door closed.
Yeah, we're gonna cut that.
But I want to ask our listeners, do you agree with the lists that we have mentioned? Did your song make the cut?
Nope.
Because I know mine did. My two songs didn't, so that's why I mentioned them.
Thank you.
And what was the best Mother's Day gift you ever gave or received? What was the best Mother's gift you ever gave, Albert?
My mother?
Yes,
when I-
your mother.
When I moved into my house with me.
That's cool.
The best gift I gave her, because I always wanted to build her a house down south and I never got the chance to.
Oh, that's
But
awesome.
I found out later when somebody told me, they said, yeah, when you moved your mom in with
Uh-huh.
you, that was the happiest day of her life. That
Aww,
was a gift and a half. I
that
said,
is
It worked
awesome.
out for everybody.
See that? Norman, what about you?
I mean, well, with me, every day was special with my mother.
Aww.
So nothing really stands out.
Because you were her gift, her very special gift to enjoy. Aww.
But you gonna make me cry.
Not gonna lie to
And guys, do you think carnation should still be a popular Mother's Day flower as Miss Jarvis intended it to be for the holiday?
I think so. The only problem I have is you didn't tell us what was your special Mother's Day gift.
My special, you know what?
Uh-huh.
My special Mother's Day gift, I really don't know which one my mother loved. I think she might like the hype up to it, because whenever I would get her something like days before I go, you're gonna like what I gave you. You're gonna like what I gave you. You're gonna love what I gave you.
Well,
You're gonna like it.
I
Yes.
don't like it.
So, she was just, I think, overjoyed with anything that we gave her, and especially with because we were constantly, showering our mother, with love and stuff and praise and all that kind of stuff. So Mother's Day was not, we did stuff, but it wasn't like the ultimate holiday, expression of love, because, it was all the time. Because she liked plants. That's another thing. She liked plants. She wasn't a big flower person. She liked plants because she liked them to keep growing and stuff. But I do love roses. And if I ever become a mother, I'd like roses. But anyway, to our listeners, let us know in the comments below, your favorite song, the best gift you ever received or gave, or your favorite flower.
Yeah.
And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We like you, and we would love to hear your comments, and we would love you to share this with all the wonderful mothers that you know, and we'd like you to subscribe to this channel.
There you go.
Keep us in business.
Yes.
Yell Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Let's yell Happy Mother's Day to everybody on 3. 1, 2.